Popcorn.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Popcorn and the third episode of The Rewind. This is where I take a look back at my recent movie viewings and basically discover my letterbox. So with all that being said, let's take a look. Okay, since the last Rewind, I've only watched 5 movies, which is quite low to tell the truth. Bit behind schedule, so I'm less than one movie every 2 days so far this year. I think I'm at 0.8 or something like that. Anyway, 5 movies to have a recap over what I've watched so far. And on the last version, or the last episode of the Rewind, we ended on Blood Simple. So let's start from It Could Happen to You. So yeah, let's have a look. It Could Happen to You. You can see straight away that I give it 3 stars. Yeah, that's not going to change. And get rid of these ads when they, pop up. That's not going to change. So this stars Nick Cage, Bridget Fonda. Basically, Nick Cage is a policeman, as you can see there. He goes into a restaurant. Bridget Fonda's the waitress. He doesn't have money for a tip and promises that if he wins the lottery, he would share it with her. And that's what happens. He wins 4 million on the New York State Lottery. So he goes back and basically gives her £2 million, and that's where the story starts, really. Obviously, with it being a romantic film, they do fall in love. Unluckily for his wife, who's quite a character and quite a bitch in this film. She's awful. Great actress, but awful character. If we take a little look though at the comments, see who else people said there. Nice 4-star review. Like this Rosie Perez character. Yeah, awful. Nice movie. Nicolas Cage is so good. He is good. The pair of them are pretty good in this one, to tell the truth. I want to punch whoever wrote Rose's character. Yeah, snap. An absolute, like I said, sweet buddy movie. Yeah. So all in all, decent reviews. It is a good film, and this was selected for me to watch by Big Show Movies and Games, or is it Games and Movies? I can never remember, but I will put the name in the comments. Yes, that was the first watch, and that was a selection due to Valentine's Day. 3 stars. Next up is Interstellar, and 4.5 stars. I love this movie. I love the soundtrack. The score from Hans Zimmer. I love the sci-fi element. It maybe just follow it a little bit towards the end, but what a film! Absolute terrific film. It was the first time watching 4K as well, which looked glorious on the OLED. You got Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon putting an appearance in. Spectacular film from start to end, and the score just gives it the extra lift, in my opinion. Great visuals, as I said there. Let's take a look, see what anyone else has put there. 4.5 star from this guy. Full review Monday morning. There are no aliens. Without doubt, the best Nolan movie. 5 star rating. Tell me if you didn't cry. Lots of 4 and 5 stars. Oh, what one? Only 1 3-star. It's good. That's it. Okay, fair enough. But Interstellar, if you haven't watched it, definitely recommend you to watch it. Watch it in the best way possible as well. It is a great Christopher Nolan movie. It probably is my favourite Nolan movie. The Last Voyage of the Demeter, if I'm pronouncing that right. So this is a tale of how Dracula comes from Romania into England. So his voyage on the Carpathia to London. 2.5 stars. Yeah, I was disappointed by this movie. I expected a bit better, a bit more. It wasn't frightening. It wasn't scary at all. There's some choices in the movie where you're thinking, what doesn't make sense. And I'm going to go to spoiler territory now, so I'm just going to give you a couple of seconds just to pause it or skip or mute. So spoiler starts now. There's a scene where the clever one, the astronomer and doctor on the ship, locates where Dracula sleeps. They locate his crate full of the soil, from Transylvania. And they've already seen 2 people on the ship burst into flames due to the sun after being bitten. So they know if you bite, you get infected. You can die or combust due to the sun, and where the monster lives. Yeah, they never ever go back to where he lives. They don't go back during the day. It's on the ship. It's right below where you stand. Why don't you just go back during the day, open it up in the sunlight? Why don't they do that? They never ever go back. It's never mentioned again at all. There's just so many little bits like that where you're thinking, really? Anyway, yeah, it's a 2.5 stars. Just a bit disappointed on this one. Oof, straight away. Look at this one. 1.5 stars. Oh, pause there reading that. Yeah, he's... What if Alien but on a big wooden boat? 2.5 stars. Yeah, and a 4-star one there. This guy must have really liked it. Cobb. 2.5 stars to show that the Dracula drive the boat. This movie had the same problem as The Crew. No stakes. Yeah, meh. I think that's a good way to put it, meh. You know how it's gonna work out anyway. There's Dracula's story. He makes it to England anyway. So maybe we do know the stakes that somebody put there, but maybe they could have added a bit more attention to it. Who knows? Carlito's Way, first time watch. Lovely 4K edition. I've got this one as well from Arrow. It's at the top corner there. Don't know if you can see it or not. You can't. Lovely film. First time watch. 4 stars straight away. Loved it. Pacino, Sean Penn, and her name escapes me. The woman in it, Penelope Ann Miller, who also plays the female interest in Kindergarten Cop, and is the female scientist in the movie The Relic, which is an underrated tense horror type film from the late 90s, around 97, 98, that movie. Great movie. Anyway, Carlito's Way, 4 star. An ex-con just released from prison, wants to stay away from drugs and violence despite the pressure around him. Yeah, that's a good synopsis of the movie. So Al Pacino is the ex-con. Unfortunately, his lawyer Sean Penn is a bit dirty, a bit corrupt, and leads him down the wrong path. He wants to get out of that life. He wants to move away to Barbados. He wants to get money and move away. And he meets back up with Penelope Ann Miller here, who plays Gail by the looks of it. And yeah, you just get pulled back into it. It's a great film with 1 or 2 other familiar faces in there. Viggo Mortensen and Louis Guzman as well. Plenty of cast in there. First time watch, 4K, 4 stars. Great movie. This guy's give it 5 star. So good it makes you want to scream. The subway chase scene gave me the biggest adrenaline rush. It was a good scene. Brian De Palma's a legend. Would do anything to have Al Pacino break down my door. Okay. Yeah, some good reviews here. Some all high reviews, 5 and 4 stars. So on the same wavelength there. That's Al Pacino in Carlito's Way. First time watch. Good movie. And the last movie. Again, another 4 star. I've been giving the stars away like crazy so far. First time watch. It's a Blu-ray. It's on 2 discs. Which I was quite surprised when I opened that. It's on 2 discs. But the length of the movie is quite incredible. It's nearly up there on 4 hours. But it tells the tale of Cleopatra, who in one way or another does seduce Julius Caesar here, and Mark Antony as well. The cast is spectacular. Liz Taylor is sensational, especially in the first part of the movie. She's great. Julius Caesar, awesome. Wasn't a fan of Mark Antony. Wasn't a fan of him at all. He's no. I think his actions in the movie probably led to the way he got turned by Cleopatra, and maybe lost his love for Rome, which maybe turned him into that drunk and the decisions he made during the movie. But yeah, Cleopatra's a great film, great spectacle. There's somebody else I want to call out as well. I think it's Rex Harrison. Rex Harrison, I think he plays Octavia, does he? No, who plays Octavia? I'm trying to find him here. Roddy McDowall, sorry. Octavian. Awesome. Absolutely awesome in this movie, as most people are. One thing I would say though, it's on 2 discs. It's not a spoiler if you know your history. The movie does have part 1, it's Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, and disc 2 is Cleopatra and Mark Antony. It's really good how they do it. They put the intermission on, they draw the curtains, intermission. It's like you would be at the cinema. It's great how they do it. And what I would say though is this one was my favourite. The scene where Cleopatra enters Rome is spectacular, considering it is real. How they did it is absolutely spectacular, and that would all be effects nowadays, CGI. They would never do that again. But yeah, definitely worth a watch as well. If you have near enough 4 hours one weekend, one night, Cleopatra. Watch this before they remake it, honestly. Let's have a quick look at some other reviews. So we've got a 3.5 star. Can't argue written it all for 60s Elizabeth Taylor. Agree. She looks sensational, especially in the first part of the movie. 3 stars. Blah 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 blah. Budget itself, that's a long review, I'm not going to read all that. 4 hours and 11 minutes. All I can think about is Richard Burton's thighs. Okay, I didn't really take fancy to those. 0.5 star. This is just like being a battleship on game pigeon. Don't get that at all. 4.5 star. Elizabeth Taylor gave line blurred between character and actress and was honoured to be winked at by her. Yeah, and of course him. But yeah, sensational movie. First time watch on Blue. 4 star. I'm sticking with a 4 star. So we have 5 watches so far in the month of March and the back end of February. Hard to pick which one my favourite is there. Interstellar I've seen before. It is the highest rated I've given there. But I'm not going to select that. I think the favourite is Cleopatra. For a movie in the 60s, how they've done that, all the pageantry and the colour, spectacular. Spectacular movie, well worth the 4 hours and the 11 odd minutes, however long it was. And definitely recommend you all to watch it, like I said, before they do remake it. That is going to come. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Have you seen these movies? What rating would you give them? Any recommendations for me to watch? And I hope to see you on the next one.
Popcorn.